the courageous fallen, the anguished fallen. Their lives have meaning because we, the living, refuse to forget them. And as we ride to certain death, we trust our successors to do the same for us. Because my soldiers do not buckle or yield when faced with the cruelty of this world. My soldiers push forward. My soldiers scream out. My soldiers rage!
Attack on Titan is set in a world where Eldians are forced to live behind walls that are meant to protect them from gigantic man-eating beasts. Over and above this threat, the Eldians are also engaged in open warfare against the nation of Mali. It's a true fight for survival. Tensions are running high and the Eldians are on the brink of extinction, so it's up to the royal government to protect its civilians by setting up a military branch directly involved in studying the Titan threat. This marks the beginning of the Scout Regiment and mankind's hope for survival. In the backdrop of this international struggle, our young hero is introduced to the wonders of the outside world by his childhood friend and companion, sparking curiosity and extinction level intent, spiraling into a set of events which are as crucial to his character development as is the psychological message conveyed by them. But to truly understand how Eren thinks in the future, we first need to go back to the past. This is it, guys. This is where it all started. Can you feel the rumbling yet? Welcome everyone to Shiganshina District, a town located on the south edge of Warhammer and also Eren's hometown. Right now the town's at peace, but that won't last too long. It's an all-you-can-eat buffet and these titans ain't holding back. So Eren and Mikasa make a run for their home, only to find Eren's mom stuck under a pile of rubble. Sure hope a titan doesn't show up right now. This is it, guys, the moment Eren vowed to kill every single titan and possibly half of the human population too. Now, all jokes aside, if watching your mother get eaten right in front of your eyes don't spark some kind of mental breakdown, then maybe this next scene will. It's a few years before the fall of Warhammer. Mikasa's been kidnapped and it's up to our hero to save the day. He somehow finds the location where Mikasa's been held, and what happens next truly sets the scene for Eren's character. What in the hell? Hey yo, there's some kid at the door, bruh. Hi sir, I seem to be lost. I'm looking for my father. Oh, he says he's looking for his... Oh! Man, you must be the dumbest idiot I've ever seen.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Don't even try follow me. I swear, man, I'ma cook your ass. John Wick style.
Hey, little bastard, get back here!
Surprise, motherfucker!
On the one hand, Eren just saved this little girl from men who murdered her parents and possibly intended to sell her into sexual slavery. But on the other hand, this 9-year-old kid just murdered 2 men in cold blood with no hesitation, no remorse, and no trauma after the event. You see, it's not why he did it that questions his psychology, but how he did it. Eren repeatedly stabbed this man. He then proceeds to call him a disease. It was at this moment that I started to wonder if Eren was a psychopath all along, or if the author intended for us to see the harsh reality of living in this world. But one thing I know for sure is never piss this kid off. in the present day now, and Eren's grown quite a bit, but so has his anger. You see, it's a well-known fact that psychopaths lack empathy, so we need to figure out if Eren lacks that too. During the Battle of Trust, one of Eren's comrades is eaten by a titan, sending Eren into a reckless pursuit of retribution, resulting in the loss of his leg and ultimately his entire body too. This man is literally monologuing in the digestive system of a titan. But Eren did not succumb to this rage out of some senseless bloodlust for killing titans. No, Eren's rage is directly linked to the loss of his friend. He feels empathy for Thomas's death and damn near rushes into his own. Unlike Johan and Yuichi, the pre-time skip Eren has a strong sense of justice, and despite being treated like a monster after revealing his powers for the first time, he still cared for his people and used these newly found powers to protect and serve his fellow Eldians.
I lost everything for this nation. Spent my whole life behind these walls. Watched as my mother got eaten by some goofy ass looking titan.
Eren, I think you should just calm down, bro.
You're
pissing Levi off.
Little homes. So forgive me if I think maybe you people should just shut the hell up and let me save you. Are you even listening to what I'm saying? Who you calling a coward, boy? I think a lesson on respect is fucking due. I do not ask for your respect, Eren. I demand it.
Previously in my Yuichi video, we explored a few characteristics of a psychopath, and one of the main characteristics was the lack of a conscience. Let's get one thing straight. Eren did not want to kill innocent people just because the world he envisioned and saw in Armin's book did not align with the real world beyond the walls. Nah, I believe what truly drove Eren's actions was his anger towards the nation of Mali and how they oppressed his people. But to truly understand if Eren has a conscience, we have to travel many miles across the ocean to a place where Eldians are treated like trash and used to gain military advantage. So I'd like to welcome you all to a place called Mali. It's a nation once conquered by Eldia, but eventually feared for using the power of the Titans to sustain its global power. And thanks to their technological advancements, they have already reached the modern age, giving them an edge over their Eldian enemies. So in a desperate attempt to even out the playing field, the Eldians infiltrate Mali in an undercover mission, and during this time, Eren is convinced that the only way to end this cycle of war and hatred is by wiping the slate clean. However, Eren is also disheartened by the fact that he'll be responsible for slaughtering all the innocent people of Mali. He even breaks down in front of a kid he just saved.
Listen man, I'm sorry, I know you're just a kid, but you ain't gonna make it to puberty, man.
Fast forward into the rumbling, and we met with one of the most beautiful yet gruesome scenes in anime history. While people are being crushed, trampled, and burnt to a crisp, Eren seems to be indulging himself in the thought of reaching absolute freedom. He's using this as a way to cope with his guilt by staying above the steam as to block out the scenes of carnage and destruction. But why would a mass murderer need to block out scenes of people he's killing? That's because Eren clearly has a conscience. He can't bear to see the pain and suffering he's causing. You see, Eren's anger, curiosity, loyalty, and his strong sense of justice sets him apart from all the other characters we've covered. He clearly feels empathy for his friends and even those he believed to be his enemies, and he may lose control of his emotions at times. But that's what makes him interesting and unique. So with that being said, it's clear to me that Eren is not a psychopath, but this is only one man's opinion. So feel free to let me know in the comments why you think Eren is a psychopath. Be sure to warhammer smash that like button, subscribe today to join the Spartan army, and until next time guys, peace.